So, that's the second part. The world asks, why doesn't want European people know family? I cannot speak about other countries in Europe, only for Germany. And it doesn't care. It's not important which city. Because the internet is great. And almost between 500 and 1,000 women I've written in 7 years, or maybe since 2012. I would say if we search and found profiles, and it's not normal to have find a good profile who explains the woman she is, what she wants. Over 50%. Ask me, ask me, ask me. And then I say, fuck this. If the women don't want to explain her, for what then? It's the same if she would do this as the same for a job, she would never get a job. Never. Or even is arrogant and spoiled, reacting to a man who asks very normal for a dating internet, for chatting, and then if she would do this in a job, to get a job, they would say hasta la vista. This is there was women in der Charakter. Jetzt muss ich gucken, was Zicke heißt. It's called Nanny God. Wow. I know nanny only for nanny for children's. But I even know, since the 90s, that many words in English and in US language have many meaning, until many words meaning. And then I must started to think English. At the start it was absolutely hard for me. But I have the sin to think this with nanny. I didn't know the many meanings for this until now. If they have such a reaction, unfortunately, there give even many men they let the women be like this. They are, don't know, that's more, the woman get what she wants if she reacts like this nanny goods. I would never do this. I would fight against this and would say, normally, or you can go. And the children, selfish, I won't put children in this rubbish world. Here. Or as a feminismus, no children. Realizing my own life as a female was absolutely sick as. I saw a documentation, Brazilian and Thailand women says German absolutely sick in their ass. They're crazy because, and I have this experience, and someday I said, fuck this. Go in discotheque, go in bars, sitting stupid around, standing stupid around, hours for hours trying to flirting with women. And what comes around? Before my first long relationship was 4 years, but it was the absolutely wrong woman. I was bored, I must think. I said this one time for the world. In the age of 14, I had my first sex. And this was my girlfriend. In my youth, in my childhood, I had more girlfriends as in my time as a adult. As I really grow up after 20, I had never thought that this would happen. I was shy, not and drinking and smoking and hey, I take what I want. I never did this. And this was, in German, the greatest mistake what a man can do, unfortunately. Many times, not mega many times, or better, a few times, I saw in different societies in Germany, if it's teddies, rockers, poppers, like that the women go and get the man, talk to him, take him, have sex or a partnership. But the normal society, mostly that happen not. If a man don't very relaxed talk to the women and flirting, you be done in Germany. It's maybe different cities or countries in Germany that this is different. Some cities I saw this, I experienced this, full of people in a discotheque. Some German woman flirting with me, having astral sex, or the best experience I had was a woman from Mexico. I thought I live in a wrong country. Go to me, take me, talk to me, kiss me. We had almost sex on the dance floor. I thought, what the fuck is wrong with German women to do this not? I really think this until today. They want, they look, but they're sitting closely on the fucking place where they stand and sit and don't talk. Why the fuck not? And that's a real problem, a real great problem. I'm not so shy today since a few years like I was in my past. I was feared. So longer I was single, the more I was fear even to try to flirt with a woman. And I think this was mostly influence of black magic. And some men, with them I had long contact and even friendships. Even a shaman in 1995 says this is only not only you, this is even too black magic influence. To have fear, shy. And since then I know that shy is only a ground to let grow, shy and fear not to flirting. There exist unfortunately many German who has no fucking idea of what I'm talking. But the reason why German women don't want children, like I said, the one hand, German politics, you must have money, you must have a job, and then you can have children. I say kiss my ass to this. The other hand, I want no children, I want not more than one. One child is pure poison. One child is like to have one pet. I said, yeah. The loneliness for the one child and give them absolutely too much. It must be minimum 2 kids. That's not a lonely. And then they must concentrate on 2 or not give too much of all this only one. And then this one kid gets selfish. This is not good. Yeah, over 18 years. Fucking shit feeling. It's not good. And because I want, it's not only I want children. I could flirting with women, they had minimum 2 children. Would be no problem. But I want minimum 1 own child. And because of the last 10 years, this is happening here, a catastrophe, that they mostly don't want children. That's the reason I am alone, lonely. And even this, the lonely, the depression, is absolutely taboo. The Germans don't want to talk about this. Even in the COVID pandemic, some politicals spoke about that and about suicide and violations in homes, because these people concentrate their own lives in getting out and not in themselves. In past, over 20 years ago, latest, if come the weekend, I get depressive because I was lonely. Not in fact of I didn't know who I am. It was because I was lonely, no woman. And the people says, hey, you're a man. I give a shit of this if I am a man. I have feelings, I was lonely, I'm fucking now lonely. And that's German logic. Other nations in the world says, German, sick in his head. Stand besides ours, don't flirting. This is absolutely sick. And and don't want to have children. In German says, the German nation goes dying because of no kids. Now I know why. The last minimum 10 years, the German women don't want kids. And that's the reason, even the arrogance and the spoiling of the German woman against the man, they searching in other countries the warm-hearted and offensive woman, and who cares about the healthing and the looking, the beauty in other countries. It doesn't wonder me. What me wonders is why the fuck this happens. What is wrong with Germany? My energy, my aura is blocked, is ripped out, so I can not look into our Akasha in karma. What the fuck is happening here? What's going on in the last 10 years? I don't know. is an absolutely massive problem. And I've lost my last 18 years, and I would say my last 22 years, where I had a relationship. But the woman I had was too young. I was 30, she was 19, but the 19 is not the problem. This is the problem.